Picture the scene. You go about your merry way and then suddenly thunder crackles overhead. The sky darkens, so you immediately scan your surroundings for the nearest shelter and you spot it a couple dozen meters ahead. Now, should you run or walk towards your destination? For many, their instinctual response would be trying to get to shelter as fast as possible. So running would be the obvious option here, right? However, running may result in colliding with more droplets right in front of you in addition to the ones above. So if your goal is to minimize contact with the rain, which would be the better option? Well, I didn't actually devise a pretty exhaustive experiment in real life. I settled for the next best thing, simulating it all in a game engine. This way I could really control all the relevant variables and run a bunch of simulations to better understand how this could work in real life. Now there are two factors I'm really going to focus on. One is how heavy the rain is. The second would be the speed at which the character is going at. In engine, this character is going to be our tireless guinea pig. The rain will be a simple particle system, and each time a particle collides with the character model, it's going to register towards a counter before finally disappearing. By the way, if you'd like to replicate the simulations, I do have the program ready to download and use. I just hosted up on itch.io. There's also a screen where the data can be visualized. And after a couple simulations later, here's the data. Looking at the results, there's very little to interpret here. There's a very clear link to how long you spend in the rain and how drenched you get, which is personally a bit disappointing. I was really hoping the opposite would be true, just because it seemed like a neat little factoid, but this is the data I ended up with. So the next time you find yourself under the rain, I'd really dash towards the shelter if I were you.